June of 2007, he came here with his sister. He came to study, go to school. He said, there really wasn't much, there was a little bit, it just seemed like it was just starting. And you had a couple of people here who were kind of taking care of the tourists when they came, Aldair, Genalva, Alexandre, mentioned a couple of people. And 2008 started to pick up a little more. 2010 is when it really seemed, that was like a watershed year, because people, I guess, decided to really invest in this idea of ecotourism or community-based tourism. So he decided to start working with it. There was no place to sleep back then for the tourists. They would sleep on their boats or perhaps homestays. But as he began to get to know the community itself better, people like Dona Odila, Tonico, and all that, he really realized that this is something, a job that he would like to do. So that's when it really started. His like a source of livelihood really was tourism from that point forward. Well, there was a time not too long ago when he asked himself this question, and Tonico, I guess they were talking, he asked him the same question, what is it about Anand why are you so dedicated to Anand? And you could very well be back in the city, the town you were born in, doing this kind of thing there, helping them progress. But you're so devoted really to progress here. No, he just knows that he fights for Anand to grow and for tourism to really thrive here. It's not just in this particular area, but also the youth group that has some things going on in the center of town. He's always there helping them whenever they need help. Again, it's the kind of thing he could be, and some people would say he should be doing for the town that he was born in and raised in. But for whatever reason, he likes it here, he's here, he has friends here, and tourism really, in his vision, is the chief engine of progress here. And we see it, he says, in terms of economic stability, we see it in terms of health, in all the kind of obvious ways that you measure success, you measure the health of a community, let's say. You see tourism is front and center here, so he's very proud to be involved in it. It's really what he feels like is his main reason for being here. Really, it's a question of helping people. So that's what I really want to do with my life. So if I'm not in Anand in the future, I would probably go to another community where there were families who really needed a hand, who needed, another set of hands, who didn't have enough, whatever it was, the material conditions it was to get what they needed done. I would be there for them. For me, it's not a question of having a lot. I don't need a lot of things. I want to be able to help people. That's what I want to do. It could be here, or it could be somewhere else. I see myself doing that wherever it is. Looking at what groups, kind of what they want to get out of being here. So there are groups that come from the United States or schools from within Brazil who are interested in studying something, so they take a look at the projects. They go around, they see the fish, they see the bees, and that's important and interesting to them. But never before, except for St. Mary's groups, has there been a group like ours. We're the only ones who've ever come to some goal and process and way of doing things. Coming to the community and working. Being here for this amount of time. Where it's not just about seeing the project, but it's about doing the project.